What's up, I'm Joe. Once upon a time there was a boy on a farm, and every single day he would whine about having to do his chores. Until one day he met an old war veteran who took him on a journey. Once upon a time there was a girl in a house, and every single day she would fight with her siblings until one day she hid in a wardrobe. Once upon a time there was a boy in a cupboard, and every single day he got bullied by his family until one day he got a letter. Until one day. Everything was normal until one day when you had a choice to love or lose or find or speak, to stand up or resist or sit down. And what once was bland workaday suddenly now has become purpose, crystallized. Every story ever told starts this way. Something happens to the hero. They find something or lose something or meet someone or have an idea, and that's what sets their story in motion. When we talk about our heroes, we tend to talk about their finales, those days of big deeds and harrowing trials from which they barely emerge victorious. We give less thought, I think, to the beginning of their journeys. Those days of every single day are taken as a necessary step to get to the really good stuff. Yeah, his parents were killed, whatever. Can we get back to driving the Batmobile over a rooftop now? But those until one days are what start the story. They represent the choice to become a hero at all. There's definitely a heroism in finishing what you started, but there's just as much a heroism in choosing to start to begin with. Maybe I'm getting too out there with story structure, because that's not really what this is about. I think those until one days are what life is all about. You're going along doing what you normally do, your workaday stuff, and suddenly something changes. You make a choice. Suddenly, you've got a new purpose. We love stories about heroes who take on impossible odds and go on grand adventures and everything, but paradoxically, it almost seems like they have it a little bit easier because they have this crystallized purpose. It sometimes seems easier for those adventurers who leave everything behind and search for that one moment of glory because they have such a clear purpose, which is not always readily apparent in real life. And the problem with romanticizing the big deeds and big days is that we think the small ones don't matter. The tiny issues that pop up day to day in our lives seem dull and meaningless next to the high-stakes adventures of Bruce Wayne. You hear all the time to live each day like it's your last, which really is just freaking exhausting. That comes from thinking that only those big days matter, but the little days do matter. Those every single days prepare you for and then turn into until one days without notice. When you realize that suddenly, wow, I already know how to proton torpedo the Death Star. So maybe you're in the middle of an adventure right now, or maybe you're still in the every single day phase of the cycle. Either way, that's all right. You don't have to be constantly adventuring. Even the greatest adventurers take time to rest at the end. So if you're in a rut, kind of living an every single day existence, don't worry about it, because that's how every hero starts. Don't be disappointed that every day is not Luke's run down the trench, because soon you'll have an until one day, and your new quest will begin. Don't try to live every day like it's your last. Live every day like it could be an until one day. Electric with possibility. 50 XP for watching. Peace and love.